For the live stream. Hopefully now everything's is sorted out. So I'll just wait for people to come back in again. What a disaster, honestly. Great start to end of the day, isn't it? Right, how's that? Can you hear me now, yeah? Please say you can hear me. Oh God, yes! Right, I do apologise about that, I don't know what happened. That was a disaster, was that? Right. Right, so hello everybody and welcome back to part 2 of the live stream and the channel shout outs. Now, I've got 16 channel shout outs to do today. I've got some games to showcase and some games to give away. It can't be, it must be my end, so don't worry about it. So for now, if I can, right, you are now a moderator, Shadow. Right, I'm gonna get the bad news out of the way first. Now, I don't know if you've heard or anything, or you've watched the news, but this has brought me out as this. Now, I got wind of the 50th anniversary of Doctor Who coming back with David Tennant and Donna, which I will all look for, right? But I don't think it's going to happen now, due to the fact. Welcome back, Gaming Grandad. I do apologise about that. And moderator, Gaming Grandad is now a mod for my channel. So, yeah. I heard about the 50th anniversary of David Tennant and Donna coming back in Doctor Who. But the news that's happened recently, I don't think that's going to happen. And Wilfred Mott, also known as Bernard Cribbins, he passed away the other day. I'm a bit heartbroken over it, and I watched a video on YouTube, and it was really heartbreaking. And I couldn't hardly watch it, especially without crying. Right, Wilfred Mott, I think he's been in Doctor Who since basically the start of Doctor Who itself. He's been a wonderful character, and when he was in David Tennant's era, right, even David Tennant said that most people take years to find him, but yet with Wilfred Mott, he found him within seconds. So I'm absolutely devastated by the news of Bernard Cribbins, also known as Wilfred Mott, as you know, and about his death. But at least we can look at it this way, he's now in a better place, right? If he was suffering then is no longer suffering. So with that, all I'm gonna say is rest in peace, Wilson Mott. Right, so now on to the first lot of shout outs. Now, you can check these out and I'll put them into the search bar. Right, the first one is John Paul, Blackpool Sights and Sounds. He goes round Blackpool and basically does like tours, North Pier, Central Pier, tells you a bit of history about Blackpool itself. Next is Stephen's channel, I Walk on the Wild Side. He does the same thing. He goes around Blackpool, basically vlogging Blackpool as well. He's done Tower. He does also have a second channel called Starman, where he talks about the planetary systems, right, the moon, the stars and everything else. The next one is Super Awesome Geek Show. Now, he came on, he was on Blue Harvest, Vintage Toys channel. He showcases comics, Star Wars figures, vintage figures, and tabletop games like D&D and stuff like that. Right, the next one is Marky J Productions. Now, he does Lego brick builds, absolutely fantastic builds, and he's done quite a few. I went on to his channel, and I think he was doing like an house, building a Lego house up. Now the next one is a cat, which is Raiders Girl 28. Right, and this is just a normal shout out. She doesn't have many videos on there, so it's just a normal shout out for Raiders Girl. So that's the first lot of shout outs done. Now on to the games that I purchased on a day, and I got these from CEX website. It took 2 days to come, and the first one, even though I purchased the game that had no orchestral CD, I got Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword for the Wii with the special orchestra CD. Now, unfortunately, the orchestra CD cannot be played in the Wii. It can only be played on a CD player. So it doesn't. That's the inside. Nice little book for it. I think it's got the it's got a little storyline for the orchestra CD. And then just the gaming leaflets. This was £12 from CEX. I did put some games in, some Xbox 360 games into CEX, and I got over a £60 voucher. So I'm really happy about that one. I have played it before, but I've not got that far into it. So I'm really happy to get this back. Right, and there's the back of it. And yes, you do fly on the bird as well. Right, and the next one, another Zelda game, The Legend of Zelda Collector's Edition. Promotional disc. It includes 4 classic games, and it's also got a 20-minute demo of The Wind Waker and a retrospective video of every single Zelda that's come out. Now, this is what baffles me. Now, you've seen the size of the game for the Wii. Now look at the size of the game for the GameCube. It's like a MIDI disc. How can something so small fit into a Nintendo Wii? It still baffles me to this day. But yeah, this has got the booklets with it as well. Right, usual language and information sheet, which, yeah. And then it's got the contents of the game there. GameCube made aim to try stop piracy. Yeah. So it's got all the contents of the games there. Right, so it's got the original Legend of Zelda, Zelda 2, The Adventures of Link. Now, these last two are my favourites. Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, and The Legend of Zelda, Majora's Mask. And like I said, it's got the playable demo. It's only like a 20-minute demo of Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. I do own a PlayStation 4 Shadow, and I also own Xbox 360, a PlayStation 2, and a Nintendo Wii. So, yes. So those are the games that I bought via voucher from CEX. I do have I do have a GameCube controller. Yes. I grew up with consoles around me. The first set of consoles that when I started growing up was the classic consoles, which were Mega Drive, the NES, the SNES, Sega Saturn, the PlayStation. Then it went to PlayStation 2. Then the modern console came out, PlayStation 3, Xbox 3, original Xbox. Yeah, the Sega Genesis one was a really good console. Now, if you like Sega Genesis, then you will love Sega Mega Drive Classics on the PlayStation 4. Right, and I think it's on Xbox 360, Xbox One as well. Right, it's got all of the, well, not all of them, but it's got majority of the Sega Classics on there. Right, I did do a video on two of them, well, on one of them, which was Stalker, the Treasures of King Knoll. I have recently finished that game, and my god, it is absolutely fantastic. It is so challenging. Right, if and when you do purchase it, go by the map. Go by the map on your phone. Yeah, lots of great memories. Sword of a Million. Sword of a Million is like a first third person game, right? But you've got to grind something on that game. Right, Fantasy Star 1, Fantasy Star 2, 3 and 4, unfortunately, on the Sega Mega Drive Classics, they didn't bring out the Fantasy Star 1, which I'm a bit gutted about. We have currently got the Sega Mega Drive Ultimate Collection for the 360. That's also got Fantasy Star 1, 2, 3 and 4, plus Golden Axe Warrior. Now, Golden Axe Warrior is something similar to Zelda. Right, it's an absolutely fantastic game. If you ever want to go back to classic games, then either get an Xbox 360 and purchase the Sega Mega Drive Ultimate Collection, or a PS4 or an Xbox One and purchase the Sega Mega Drive Classics. Right, both are original games, but the Sega Mega Drive Ultimate Classics have got Golden Axe Warrior, where you've got to go on to Golden Axe. I think it's the second one, and the second or third one, and you've got to use magic 10 times to unlock Golden Axe Warrior. Same with Fantasy Star 1, you've got to go on to Sonic the Hedgehog 2 with 2 players. Right, play with 2 players, defeat the first boss to unlock Fantasy Star 1. Right, and the same with Fantasy Star 1, you need to grind. Right, because once you go through past that bridge and into the other sections, it's going to get rock hard. So, the way that I do it is stay round that square when you first exit the village or the town, right, and just grind. Grind. So, that's the games that I've recently picked up. Now, if anyone has an Xbox One console, which I don't own at the moment, so this one in an auction lot, I do have Oh, in fact, what I might do is do the next lot of... Actually, what we on? We're on 20 minutes. Right, 20 minutes. Right, before I show these games and do the next lot of shout outs. Yeah? What?
What?
Are you coming back to sit down here?
No, off to toilet.
I have to toilet. Right, sorry about that. Right, before I showcase the games and do the next lot of shout outs, I did get a call from my old employer at the Donner Cartel. Right, basically, you might have known that I was working at one point at Velvet Coaster down South Shore. I've recently got fired from there due to an accident that I had with slicing my finger open. But we're not going to talk about that. I got fired from there and I've been looking for work for about a month, 2 months. Been putting in application forms and having interviews. And just as I was messaging a mate of mine yesterday, I got a call from a familiar number, which I know off by heart, and I used to work there when we first moved to Blackpool, and it was the Donna Cartel. Now, I'm really happy and over the moon because I couldn't sleep last night, and I went for an interview, and I went up to Donna Cartel just with Jason and a couple of other chefs that were there, and lo and behold, I don't know where it came from, but I'm now working at Donna Cartel again. I'm starting Monday at 7 o'clock. Oh, sorry, Monday at 7:30. So, all the stuff that I've been doing recently will be toned down a little bit. So, there won't be hardly any gaming streams or like art and craft streams on my other video, other channel. But I will try and get some kind of video in next week. I'm hoping to go down to the Blackpool Air Show for the Red Arrows this weekend. I'm going to speak to the Donna over that on Monday and see if I can have Saturday and Sunday off and just do Monday to Friday next week. So, after all that talking, I'm thirsty now. Now a bit of dark ale, brown ale. Right, so the next lot of shout outs before I do the games. Right, we've done the first 5. So the next one is Tam and Bell Tell, and they do charity pickups, charity binds, eBay sales from the charity binds. We have Bricker Picks. Now she does again Lego brick molds. She's done Mickey and Minnie, and I think she did a couple of Harry Potter brick builds, Lego brick builds. The next one is Mark's Mods, and he's done like vehicle builds, the Titanic, a camper van, the Spitfire. Oh, excuse me. So any type of like military or vintage figures, he builds up. Now this is just a normal shout out for Retro Ram, which I got sent a game from him, and it was Crash Bandicoot, the Insane Trilogy. Right, absolutely fantastic, lads. I wasn't expecting the game to be sent, but he sent the Crash Bandicoot, which I'm mad, and I mean crazy mad over Crash Bandicoot. Right, the next one is Mark, Brooks Collectibles channel. Now, fantastic person. I've been down to his shop in Blackpool. It's on Waterloo Road in Blackpool, and he does unboxing on his channel. He goes to toy fairs, and he's even got a museum upstairs in his shop. And he vlogs every so often, and he also does Toy Tuesdays, where he picks a figure out or a toy out, right, and he vlogs that said toy or figure on Tuesdays. So that's the next 5. I think 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's the next 5 all done. So if you check all those channels out by putting it in the search bar, I'm pretty sure you can find them. Especially Brush Collectibles. Right, again, fantastic lads. If and when you do find Brush Collectibles, go onto one of his channels and comment that you come from my channel, and you know the situation. Same way with the rest of them that I've just said. Just shout it out. If you like the views of Blackpool, then Blackpool Sights and Sounds, A Walk on the Wild Side does vlogs of Blackpool. So that's the first 10 all sorted. We've got 5 more, but like I said, we've got some more games to showcase. I think that's going to fall down. Right. So, as I said earlier, if anyone has... Right. Let's go and see... Right, so there's only 2 people in and 3 likes. Oh well. Right, if anyone has got an Xbox One, then I have 4 games to give away. They're all in decent condition. Don't know if you can see that. Not a scratch on it. So we have Call of Duty, Advanced Warfare, so that's the first game. Right, I know it's going back a couple of years, but again, not a scratch on the disc at all. And that is FIFA 19. I know it's about 3 years old, but it's still a fantastic game, nonetheless. Then, oh, we've got another football game. Again, immaculate condition, no scratches, no blemishes, no note. And this is only a year old. FIFA 21. So if you like your football games, you've got FIFA 19 and FIFA 21. And then last but not least, right, this has got some blemishes on, so I'm not sure if that'll work. Forza Horizon 3. So you can take a risk on that one. If it doesn't work, then I'll be happy for you to send it back. So those are the giveaways today. I do have some other stuff to give away, which I did showcase on the last live stream, but I didn't get no takers for it. So that's 4 Xbox One games. So you got the Call of Duty, got 2 football games, and a Forza Horizon 3 game. So those are the giveaways today. I don't own, well, I did own an Xbox One, but I don't have one now. I'm trying to save up for the Xbox Series X or S, whichever comes first. Right, so let's have a look to see if anyone's... No, so it's only still 2 people in. yeah. Always Shadowhawk. I'm not giving my books to charity. No. Alright, now it is. I know what you mean. But yeah. I did get these from Molly auction, along with a lot of Xbox 360 games, which basically cost me £42 in all, and I took I think it was about I think it was about 20 to 30 games of Xbox 360, and I got over £60 voucher, so I doubled my money there. And that's where I got those from. So for £42 spent on games at the auction, over £60 back in voucher, £20 profit. And then these cost me that was £40 due to the fact that they got 4 games on, and that was £12. Duffman! How are you doing, my friend? You come in a bit late. Right, so you can't stay long. Right, no worries, don't worry about it. Right, thank you very much, Shadow, for joining. Right, the last section of the channel shoutouts now. Thank you, Duffman, much appreciated, my friend. Right, so the last section is Icebox comics and games, and then it showcases vintage figures, Star Wars, vintage Marvel, comics, and obviously games. I think I don't know what kind of comics he showcases. I think it's like Marvel comics, the original Marvel with Hulk and so on and so on. What?
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, that's the one. Right, the next one. Right, I know I'm gonna get ridiculous for this, but it's the way that she's done her channel. Right, so it's not a typo, but it's the way that she has done her channel. And the next one is breakfast. Right, it's supposed to have been breakfast, but she couldn't get breakfast out, so that's why she called it breakfast. And she goes round in... It's American, isn't it?
Yeah.
She's an American lass, and she goes round dumpster diving, and whatever she finds, right, she cleans up, and she then sells the stuff at like charity shops, or if it's food, she'll clean the food packets up, right, and then she'll donate that to the food country. Right, absolutely cracking lass. She did have a bit of a hard time, but I'm not going to go into that. It's a bit personal for her, so... Right, the next one is MJP Games and Movies, and he showcases classic games. Yeah, I'm so close to that 100 subscriber mark. I'm gonna try and get that before December, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna get it in December, so it might be next year now. Right, so MJP Games and Movies. He does classic games like Star Wars. He also comments on movies and stuff like that. Now, you've seen him on my gaming stream yesterday. Right, cracking lads. I'm watching his channel constantly now. And it doesn't need no introduction, basically. Paul at Life of Paul. He does scratch cards. Right, that's all I can say for that channel. Scratch cards. And his secondary channel is Back Bedroom Art, where he does scratches. Now, he did make one on a scratcher using the
Scratch ups.
the scratch offs from the scratch cards, right? And then it puts them in like a silicone scratch sheet, right? And then the way it does them is absolutely fantastic, right? So definitely go check out Back Bedroom Art. And definitely go check out Life of Paul. He's had some decent wins on scratch cards, but not ultimate wins. And the last two, which I know are not on this list, is Gaming Grandad. Yes, Gaming Grandad. I've just watched his video about 45 minutes ago, and absolutely fantastic fella. He did have a bit of a problem, which I'm not going to say. It is on the channel, and it's just been given some birthday gifts, and one of them was like a Pac-Man plaque.
It's a light.
A light, a Pac-Man light, right?
Lamp.
Absolutely fantastic figure. So that's him sorted out, and last but not least is Shadowhawk. Shadowhawk Talks. So that'll just be a normal shout out for Shadowhawk there. I have gone on to his channel a few times, but I don't really know what it does basically. So I do apologise there, Shadowhawk. I know I've been on your channel, but that was like a couple of months ago, so I forgot by then. So I'm sorry. But that's everything today. That's the games that I bought, the channels shouted out, and the games to give away. So, and also the sad news about Bird Cribbins as well, which is a bit devastating. I know. We'll just have to wait and see if they still do the 50th. Is it the 50th or 60th anniversary?
I don't know. I don't know.
I think it's the 50th anniversary of Doctor Who next year, where the female Doctor is going back to David Tennant, but we're going to have to wait and see now, find out what happens. But to be honest, I don't think it's going to happen now, especially with Bernard Cribbins passing away. I think it's going to take a toll on Catherine Tate, which is Donna's character in Doctor Who, and the mother or the grandmother. So I know, talking about it, it hits me right there. No, what a game, Grandad. So yeah, that's everything today. So thank you guys for joining and participating in the live stream and giving it a thumbs up. If you do like this, then go down below. Definitely hit that subscribe button. Right, it doesn't take that long. It's free of charge. Right, not charging you for a subscription. And if you're notified, click that notification bell, and you'll get notified when I upload next. Share it with your friends, share it with your family, share it on social media platforms as well, and let's get this channel where it needs to be, and hopefully we'll get to the 100 subscriber mark, and then I may then get monetized. So share it with everybody. Let's get this channel to 100 subscribers, and then I should hopefully get my first YouTube plaque, and I'll be then recognised on YouTube. So definitely go down below. Definitely hit that subscribe button. Click the notification bell and you'll get notified when I upload next, and give it a thumbs up. So thank you very much guys for joining, and I shall see you on the next one. Bye for now.